Good morning from Vermont. Today going to be hiking Vermont's tallest peak, Mount Mansfield. For a full trail guide of Mount Mansfield, you can go ahead and check the link in the description below. Just up the road here from the main parking area, and going to be hiking from the west side of the mountain, and excited to tackle this one today. This is Vermont's highest peak, and similar to Mount Washington, you can drive up there as well, but not quite as busy. This is about an 8-mile hike with about 2,500 feet of elevation gain. We're going to do a whole loop here of the 3 little peaks up on the ridge, and it should be a fun day. From the parking area, you're going to want to find this trail and then start your hike up Mount Mansfield this way. All right, after a short hike up a pretty uneventful 4x4 road, just about shy of a mile in, and reach the official start of the trail here. You have a couple options. You can take the CCC road to your right, or you could take the Sunset Ridge Trail, which we're going to take today, to your left. So let's get over there. Again, you can take both ways. Today we're going to take the Sunset Ridge Trail this way. Just a couple of quick notes about this hike up Mount Mansfield. It is dog friendly. There is a fee to enter the park. As of 2020, it's about $4 per person and $2 per child under 12. As I mentioned before, you can drive up to the top of it. If you're new to my channel, I do trail guides, hike related content, gear reviews, etc. here in Vermont and beyond. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button not to miss any future content. As with all my hikes, I have a full trail guide in the description, so you can read much more about this hike from A to Z, everything you need to know. Cantilever Rock here is a nice little detour you can take for some pretty aerial views. Otherwise, you're just going to continue this way up the trail here. Just starting to crack tree line now. As you can tell by the terrain, it'll be a lot more rocky. This is one of the few mountains in Vermont that has a true alpine tundra, an alpine environment to it, so please stay on the trail as well when you're hiking up here. Just beautiful up here today. You can see all the green mountains in the background. You can make out the radio towers to where we're heading eventually, just over that way, and basically in the high alpine zone now. Juno, unlike Mount Washington, is just running up this thing today. She's making jumps that I've never seen her make before, and she's demonstrating exactly what they don't want you to do here. This white rope, yarn, whatever you want to call it, is really a way for them to preserve the alpine tundra up here. So they want you to stay on this slabby rock as much as possible. The summit of Mount Mansfield is right ahead of us here. It's another 400 feet of climbing or so, but it's all going to be pretty similar to what we've been doing here. The views today, absolutely beautiful. A little hazy, but really can't complain. All right, once you end the Sunset Ridge Trail here, you're going to enter the Alpine Zone and have a couple of different options. But here, want to go left if you want to go to the summit of the Chin or Mount Mansfield. There's a couple of different options up here, but we're just going to stay on the long trail here and head up to the summit. Summit of Mount Mansfield here, and this is the portion of the mountain known as the Chin. So we're gonna head over to the other two parts after this, but as you can see behind me, you got some views of Stowe, and just really pretty out here today. So just soaking it up, and gonna have some snacks and refuel, and then head over to do the remainder of the hike. So you have a couple choices. You can go back the way you came, or you can head over to the Chin and the Nose, which are another couple of peaks that just about complete this loop here. As you get closer to the visitor center behind me here and the road, it'll definitely get more crowded. Notice me wearing a mask a lot. I guess my tip would be the road doesn't open until 8:30, so if you get up to the summit before then, you will be definitely avoiding a lot of crowds. You also, unlike Mount Washington where you can drive right to the summit, there's a bit of a hike to get to the true summit of Mount Mansfield. So we had quite a few people on the summit, but definitely nowhere near the scale of Mount Washington, which was nice. We've been on the long trail most of the time here, so you can definitely take some of the side trails and avoid some of the crowds as well. They all kind of work around the same general spots. I'll link in the full description a map as well. So as we just found out, the Nose is the peak with all the radio towers on it, and you can't summit that one. So we're gonna keep on going over to the Forehead, which is another like 3,900 foot peak. And from there, we'll take the Maple Ridge Trail down to the CCC Road and take that back to where we started. So a little bit different of a loop, but as you can see, a lot going on up there, which is why they don't want you to summit. Well, very confused, but we just tried going up the road up here and we're told it was closed. So we're gonna take a long trail south here, see where this brings us. I have maps of the area, but none of them are particularly well labeled. So it's just been kind of like a guessing game on what's what. After some confusion, we've decided that if you don't want to go to the Forehead, you go left here. And we're gonna keep on going down Long Trail here. While we're talking about getting lost a bit, let's talk about gear for this hike. As it's been pretty obvious, a map or a picture of a map or a GPS, something like that would be great. I use the Garmin InReach here, which is fantastic. Hiking poles, have them right now. Jackie twisted her ankle a little bit earlier, so they've been pretty handy. And we also had a first aid kit, which was great to have as well, so we could wrap that up. But otherwise, pretty easy hike. You just need a day pack. I use hiking shoes or hiking boots and some food and water. For a full list of gear that I've used on this hike today, you can check the links in the description below. Made it. All right, so we're gonna take the Maple Ridge Trail down as well. It's the shortest and most direct route. As you can see, clouds look pretty ominous right now, so we're gonna make quick work of this ridge and get the heck out of here before these nasty rains move in. There, of course, is a bypass trail that we decided not to take, but if the weather is bad and you don't want to summit the forehead, you can just certainly take that and head down and reconnect with the Maple Ridge Trail. Looking up at one of the higher class 2, maybe class 3 sections, Jackie working down it. I was so proud of the way Juno just figured it out. Well, Jackie's operating on 1.5 wheels right now, and she's doing great. So we're gonna reach the Wampa Foos. I definitely butchered that trail junction here, and you're gonna want to continue right to stay on the Maple Ridge Trail. All right, Juno's been doing great, but here we have one of these sections that it's just pretty tough for her to get down. So there'll be a couple of these like that where you might have to help a dog out. All right, another trail junction here, and you're gonna take another right, and you got 2.5 miles left in the hike. And it's been a lot of kind of zigzagging, not really straight line descending right now, but weather's holding off so far, and the hiking has been pretty fun. A lot of scrambling, a lot of little slabs, and Juno's been killing it. She's been doing so good. Once you leave the Maple Ridge Trail, you're gonna be on this CCC road. Please leave a comment below if you know what that means. I have no idea. It just looks like a very old road to me. But pretty monotonous, flat hiking. This hike's gonna be just over 8.5 miles here, and about 3,000 feet of elevation gain. A ton of different options on loops for Mount Mansfield, so go ahead and check the link below for a full map, and you can create your own if you don't want to do the one we did today. Overall, an awesome hike. The weather held out, which was sweet. The crowds were a little bad at the top, but once you got back down here on the west side of the mountain, you know, it really kind of thinned out again. In terms of dogs on this hike, Juno did great the whole time. I would definitely say I would recommend dogs that have experience in the mountains for this one. There's definitely some sections that smaller dogs might have trouble with, or dogs that aren't really good on rocks as well. For a complete and full trail guide of Mount Mansfield, Vermont's tallest mountain, you can go ahead and check the link in the description below. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next adventure.